As I live and breathe, on the 9th of February, Ziltech sent me a interesting Reddit post where it told me Activision Blizzard made $4 billion in microtransaction revenue out of $7.16 billion USD total in 2017. So that's like half or over half the revenue came from microtransactions for that year alone, which basically means Overwatch and Destiny just piled in the money. It was up from 3.6 billion during 2017. I think what they meant was it was up from 3.6 billion during 2016, most likely. The Reddit post also says it's important that we remember that this revenue is generated from a very small portion of the audience. In 2016, 48% of the revenue in mobile gaming was generated by 0.19% of users. They're going to keep doubling down here, but there's nothing to say that this won't screw them over in the long run. And that is a perfect point that the person who put up this Reddit post said. Deus Ex Ventures, I believe. It's what I've said countless times before, that microtransactions, even if a game comes out and alienates the fucking blister balls out of 90% of their audience, the 10% left will probably make up the money lost anyway. Fuck you, Gundam, I love the Eververse! This stems from a few groups of people. There's Group A, people like me who, are pretty much against 98% of microtransactions. There might be some that aren't shit, but I haven't really come across them yet. I guess I'd rather pay for a skin pack versus the Overwatch method where you just keep having to buy loot boxes and hoping to God you get what the fuck you want. But I've seen people open 50 loot boxes and still not get all the Christmas skins or the Halloween skins or your Lunar Tuesday chicken nut dog year Thursday. It's a tough one there. There are people who are uninformed and just buy microtransactions willy-nilly, and then there are people who just don't care. They're like, listen, I like the game and I will buy these microtransactions. I'm a completionist, I have to have everything. And some part of me thinks that people like that are kind of addicted. Let's face it, there's addictions, dude. Alright, there's addictions in everything. You could sit there and shit on someone for being a heroin addict or a weed head or whatever, but frankly, everybody's got an addiction. You might be addicted to like Coca-Cola. You might be addicted to playing Overwatch and getting every skin because you have to have them all, like goddamn Pokemon. There are people addicted to sex. There are people addicted to porn. There are people addicted to modifying their cars or their bodies or getting tattoos. Addictions are everywhere. And video games are the most profitable addictions going. In light of all this, it's funny. When you have extra credits putting out their usual propaganda video, oh, video games don't make money and here's why. I was paid to make this video. That annoying song and that weird, what is up with that? I can understand you don't show your face in videos. Okay, fine, whatever, because I do that too. But what I don't get is the modulation on the voice to make it seem elfish or something. What's up with that? What are you hiding? How far are you hiding? For all we know, it's the CEO of Activision making those extra credit videos.
Extra credits here. Just letting you know that microtransactions are what the gaming industry needs to succeed and survive. It's also about the freedom of choice that we know you enjoy. These microtransactions give you the ability to enhance your gaming experience. Believe me, I'm not a paid shill at all. I don't work for EA. I'm not the CEO, I swear. I'm not Andrew Wilson. And you know what's better than microtransactions? Games as service. You guys are really going to enjoy being able to stream your games over the internet, anywhere, anytime, as long as we control the licensing rights and the IPs. So that way, if we decide to close down the server for the game, you little fucknuts won't be able to put up your own server to enjoy yourselves and keep playing the game after we told you it's over and you can't enjoy it anymore because we said so. We just want to make video gaming like Netflix, fun and accessible. We really don't want to control the game even more, making sure that you have absolutely no rights to anything. And we'll kill the second-hand market, all in one foul swoop. More money for us, less choice for you. Control, control, control. Microtransactions. We love them here at Extra Credits.
So they keep pushing the narrative of video games cost so much money, but it's been proven time and time again, even by Tarmac, by Jim Sterling, who has insiders, who's basically said that it's been proven that they have figured out how to decrease the cost of game production. Ubisoft just put out a slide recently showing off all this crap, talking about how Assassin's Creed cost them a little less to make than usual or some garbage and jargon like that. Tarmac doing tons of slides and crazy levels of research, proving that all of the game industry like giants are on a steady decline as far as game production costs. The only time they really rise up in price is when they pay out the nose to acquire an IP or another studio in all the games that they own. That's the only time they really gamble any large amount of money. That's it. They've got everyone by the balls. And frankly, you know what? Fuck it. I mean, the only thing that bothers me now, like if you want to pay for microtransactions or whatever, go right the fuck ahead. The only thing that bothers me is when people sit there and defend this. This is the video game industry just double, tripling, quadruple dipping the chip. They're getting as much money as humanly possible. And that whole argument Extra Credits had, well, oh, if the games were costing more, then they wouldn't do this. You're out your fucking mind. You're out of it. If you for a second think that if the game industry made games $70 or $80, that there still wouldn't be the special edition, the deluxe edition, the day one edition, the founder edition, the tickle your nuts with cherries edition, you're out of your mind. And if you think for a moment that damn dog beating the bone across my metal table, if you think for a moment that they wouldn't continuously use microtransactions to justify making more money, it's insane. On top of that, the marketing. You've seen the Call of Duty videos.
Guess who brought a jet to a gunfight? Incoming.
Surprise, horse lady. Not good.
Remember to press F for respect in honor of FPS Russian, who contracted cancer from this video and later died. Oh my god, Gundam, you're soulless! He isn't dead, he's a junkie! Call of Duty paid Robert Downey Jr. God knows how much money to do one line in a video to promote the game. One line! Yeah, the game industry doesn't make any money. No, they don't make any money. They make a fuck ton of money. You got the phrase wrong. I don't even feel like reading this, because essentially it just shows you how much money Blizzard has made in Activision. This is going to create a trickle-down effect, but not the way you'd think. The trickle-down is other gaming companies are going to try and follow this business model. You know, gone are the days of the game and DLC and single player. Now we want reoccurring spenders. We want games as service. We want you to keep coming back and keep spending on something that is just most likely an open world where there's a whole lot of nothing in between each and every fetch quest. And you'll like it. Don't forget to get that new Lunar New Year skin. The gaming industry is a lot like the movie industry. And when I say that it's going to create a trickle-down effect, I mean that now Blizzard has done well. That means EA is going to just double down to try and create the same effect for themselves. You know, Take-Two is already on the road with their IPs. I mean, NBA 2K18 was disgusting with the microtransactions. That's where it's all going. The gaming industry is like the movie industry. Once someone does something and it's profitable, all the other gaming companies sit there and scratch their chins and go, we should do the same thing. We'll yield the same profits and results. Like they did with Call of Duty. Remember when Call of Duty was the biggest thing, and then all of a sudden there was like a billion first-person shooters? Remember when there was a whole ton of MMORPGs when WoW became like a religion, and people were selling their WoW accounts for thousands of dollars? It was just ridiculous, and everything follows suit, and it just fails, and we just get stuck in this sort of repetitive nature of the same garbage. And right now, the battle royales are big. So I'm seeing TweetTown even write Battlefield needs to have their own battle royale mode.
You get the hell out!
If I wanted battle royale, I'd play PUBG. I do not want the same crap in the same games. You know, I want every game to be different. I'd like to experience some new stuff. And I had someone who said something to me on Twitter about me focusing on AAA. What do I have to say about indie devs? In the sense of indie devs are the only one putting out anything decent. You know, Devolver Digital makes great stuff. And it's not even like next gen looking. Mother Russia Bleeds is epic. And it looks like it came out of an arcade from the 1980s. The reason why I don't have anything to say about indie devs is because they still care about video games. The reason I pontificate so long on this crap is because it's the same song and dance. It says, oh, we don't make any money. And then they turn around and rob you. Meanwhile, after they're done robbing you, they get inside of their special edition gold-plated limousine and drive off to their mansion that takes up half the town. And they just scream out the window, we don't make any money from this. We're poor. The only thing the AAA industry is mad about is they don't make all your money. Actually, this is more of a rant than anything. I should get the hell out of here. I wanted to make this like a 3-minute video, and I'm sure I failed at that. Because there's better stuff going on. I'm not even going to actually rate, comment, subscribe this bullshit. But if you want to, feel free. Follow me on social media if you feel like it. If not, the hell with it. Can't actually give more of a shit than me in this fucked world. But the more of you that are buying me on social media, the less likely Twitch is going to delete my Twitch page. That's pretty much what it boils down to at this point. The more you that follow me on Twitch, the less likely I get deleted on Twitch. And let's face it, I'm one of the few people that are funny and interesting on Twitch that isn't wearing a fake mullet.
Yes, I pay for Russian hookers
Anyways,
to piss
yeah,
on
I'm
me,
just
then
saying,
whip me
like,
for
it
wet
doesn't
towel.
matter fucking up a bunch of countries with shit weapons and no experience.
Oh shit, someone did me a solid.
What, they give money to the worthless streamer again?
You know, I used to think we were close, we were friends.
No,
That's before
no.
you're getting all the donations. He's not getting any.
Yeah, you're not willing to share any of the money.
What did he just say, Mark, when I offered him some money?
I don't want no money.
Oh, I did not say that.
You lie, you never lied so damn much.